In compliance with Chapter 231 of the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey, adequate notice has been given to all members of the governing body, the local source, and the Westfield Leader, the two newspapers designated to receive such notice. This notice is also posted on the Borough Hall Bulletin Board. Let's stand for an invocation from Councilman Dirkus, please.
Okay. Lord, we pray that you keep our first responders very safe. And please bring an end to COVID-19 so that we can all become human again. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, Martha, roll call, please.
Councilwoman Andre is absent. Councilman Dirkus?
Here.
Councilman Matijak?
Here.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Here.
Councilwoman Pater?
Here.
Okay, first we have approval of the minutes of the regular and executive session meeting of July 20th, 2021.
So moved.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dirkus?
Aye. Yes.
Councilman Matijak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Okay, next we have the approval of the minutes of the work and executive session meeting of August 3rd, 2021.
So moved.
We got a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dirkus?
Abstain?
Councilman Matijak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 92-2021. Bob?
Yes. Mayor, this is a resolution to apply for a grant for body-worn cameras from the Attorney General's office is supplying this grant, so we're moving forward a grant. This is for $50,950 for the body-worn grant program. So moved.
Second.
This is not, though, for us to apply. We've already applied, and this is to accept it.
Accept it,
Okay?
that's right.
Just for clarification. Okay, poll the council, please.
Councilman Dirkus?
Yes.
Councilman Matijak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 93-2021. Rachel?
Yes, this resolution, there is a vacancy in the position for part-time fire code sub-official, and our borough administrator has recommended that the Borough Council take action to hire James Pissarro to fill this position. So the Borough Council of the Borough of Mountainside, that Mr. Pissarro be appointed as a part-time fire sub-code official at the rate of $45 per hour, not to exceed $6 per hour a week, effective August 2nd, 2021. So moved.
Got a motion? We got a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dirkus?
Yes.
Councilman Matijak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 94-2021. Bob?
Yes. Whereas it is the desire of the governing body of the Borough of Mountainside to appoint a probationary police officer to the Borough of Mountainside Police Department, and whereas the police committee interviewed several qualified candidates for the position of probationary police officer for the Borough of Mountainside Police Department, and whereas the police committee has recommended the appointment of Brendan Carlos as police officer. And now, therefore, be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside that Brendan Carlos be appointed as a probationary police officer for the Borough of Mountainside Police Department. Be it further resolved that said appointment shall be effective August 16th, 2021, with the probationary period ending 1 year from the appointment date at the probationary period salary of $46,396.80. So moved.
Okay, we got a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilman Dirkus?
Yes.
Councilman Matijak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Brenda, why don't you come here and wait? Need somebody to hold the Bible for you. You want to do that? Okay. Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Brendan Carlos,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established within the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of a police officer of the Borough of Mountainside.
perform all duties of a police officer within the Borough of Mountainside.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, you're a member of Mountainside. I don't know if you want to sign it, but it's not going to be. Come on, you're an expert at this. Come on.
Don't worry, if you cut some skin, it's okay.
Congratulations. You gonna take a picture, Mike? Yes, I am. Want to have the whole family come up
Take
too?
your
Come on. Just stand next to you. Okay, great. Okay, great. Congratulations. Okay.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Just
Welcome aboard.
a brief introduction of Brendan. He grew up in Berkeley Heights. He graduated from the Governor Livingston High School and has his associate's degree, and currently working on his bachelor's degree. Comes to us after serving 4 years as a Union County Sheriff's Officer and nearly 10 years of service to the New Jersey National Guard, where he holds the third highest enlisted rank. We're certain all the background that he brings with him, the leadership training, and his experience in life is going to do good things here for us, and we're happy to have him regularly.
Thanks.
Now, I know you'd love to stay around for the rest of the meeting, but we don't really require that. So we're going to still keep you on if you leave after this, so, but congratulations. Sure. Okay, so let's go to next resolution, 95-2021. Donna?
Resolution 95-21 is for 2 new library board trustees, which will be Patricia Keene and Maura Wolf. So moved.
We have a motion, we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Mattajak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Payne?
Yes.
Next, we have resolution 96-2021. Steve?
Yep, there. Resolution 96-2021, whereas Zanny Lopez was appointed as Deputy Court Administrator on August 27th, 2018, and whereas Zanny Lopez has requested a change of her employment status, and whereas the governing body of the Borough of Mountainside has agreed to change her employment status from full-time Deputy Court Administrator to part-time Violations Clerk. Now, therefore, be it resolved by Mayor and Council of the Borough of Mountainside that Zanny Lopez is hereby hired as a part-time Violations Clerk in the Court Department at an hourly rate of $22, not to exceed 20 hours, to become effective on August 1st, 2021. So moved.
Got a motion, we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Matijak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 97-2021. Donna?
Resolution 97-2021, whereas due to the Deputy Court Administrator's change of employment status, there exists a need for an appointment of a temporary acting Deputy Municipal Court Administrator. Whereas the Municipal Court Judge has recommended the appointment of part-time violations clerk Rayanne Burns to fill the vacant position. And whereas Rayanne Burns shall complete her Deputy Court Administrator accreditation levels 1 through 4 by February 17th, 2023, upon accreditation completion shall be compensated an additional $6,000. Now therefore be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Mountainside that Rayanne Burns is hereby appointed to the position of Acting Deputy Court Administrator effective on August 9th, 2021, at the starting salary of $42,000 with a 180-day probationary period. So moved.
We got a motion, we got a second?
Second.
Second, poll the council, please.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Matijak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 98-2021. Renee?
Yeah, be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside that Michael Cellular is hereby appointed as the Assistant Municipal Prosecutor for the year 2021. So moved.
We have a motion, we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Matijak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 99-2021. Rachel?
Yes, 99-2021 is the insertion of special item of revenue in the 2021 budget from the Watts Mountainside Community Foundation grant. These are for the veterans banners. The Borough of Mountainside hereby requests that the Director of Division of Local Government Service to approve the insertion of any item of revenue in the budget for the year 2021. This is public and private revenues offset with appropriation from the Watts Mountainside Community Foundation grant in the amount of $2,000. So moved.
Okay, we got a motion, we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Matijak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Okay, next we have Resolution 100-2021. Renee?
Yes, the borough is going to file an application for the Kids Recreation Trust Fund. This will be for a recreation facility improvement. It's for $70,000, but requires a matching fund of $35,000. So be it resolved that we're going to make the appropriate funds available for that grant.
Okay, we got a motion, we got a second?
Second.
Poll the council.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Matijak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Next, we have Resolution 101-2021. Steve?
Resolution 101-2021. This resolution is to allow a carrier to rent some space on our wireless tower, a municipal property. It's a 130-foot tower, has capacity to support more wireless devices, and the borough will receive $3,000 per month in rent. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Matijak?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Okay, now we got some ordinances. The first two are for second reading. The first one is Ordinance 1297-2021. Bob, that's
Yes.
you.
This is an ordinance to appropriate the sum of $820,000 for the purchase of Block 14, lots 15.01 and 15.03, commonly known as 90 New Providence Road and 903 Mountain Avenue, respectively, in the Borough of Mountainside. Whereas the governing body of the Borough of Mountainside desires to purchase Block 14, lots 15.01 and 15.03, known as the properties in the Borough of Mountainside, and whereas the funds amount of $820,000 will be needed to purchase these lots, and whereas the borough's applied for and will receive a grant of $56,250 towards the purchase of the properties, And whereas Beautiful Mountainside has applied for and will receive a grant of $250,000 towards the purchase of the properties. Whereas the borough and the Beautiful Mountainside entered into agreement by which Beautiful Mountainside will apply the grant it receives toward the purchase right and deed its interest in the properties to the borough. Now therefore ordained by the borough, the mayor, and the council of the borough of Mountainside, the sum of $820,000 be and is hereby appropriated to purchase block 14, lots 15.0 and 15.03, commonly known as 90 New Providence Road and 903 Mountain Avenue, respectively, in the borough of Mountainside as follows: $250,000 New Jersey Green Acres grant from Beautiful Mountainside, $56,250 Green Acres grant from the borough of Mountainside, and $513,750 from miscellaneous reserves sale of municipal assets. This ordinance will take effect upon the final passage of publication as required by law. So moved.
Okay, we got a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, well, now we're going to open this ordinance up for any public discussion.
Seeing no
Seeing no public.
public. I hereby recommend that we close this session.
All in favor of closing it, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, the public section is closed. Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Mattajek?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
The next one is also a second reading with public hearing. This is ordinance 1298-2021. Donna?
Whereas a holder of a plenary distribution license has requested that the borough permit such licensees to open for businesses at 11 a.m. on Sundays rather than at noon, and whereas the governing body has determined that such request is reasonable. Now therefore be it ordained by the mayor and council of the borough of Mountainside that Chapter 6, Section 6-4.2 of the Borough Code is hereby amended to provide plenary distribution between the hours of 2 a.m. and 11 a.m.? No.
Not allowing it.
That's when it's not allowed,
No.
from 2 a.m. to
The
11.
ordinance shall take effect upon final passage and publication as required by law. So moved.
We weren't trying to trick you, Donna.
What?
We weren't trying to trick you. We have a motion.
Tricked me last time.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, any public participation?
Seeing no public participation, I hereby recommend that we close that session.
All in favor of closing the public session, say aye.
Aye.
Public session is now closed. Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Mattajek?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Next, we have first reading of ordinance 1299-2021. Renee?
This is an ordinance in the sum of $17,415 for a capital improvement, and this is for pagers for the Mountainside Fire Department. Now, the Mountainside Fire Department currently has pagers, but they are on the 400 system. The county is no longer maintaining the 400 system, so this is an upgrade to the 700 system, and so that they'll have pagers that will work appropriately.
Okay, we got a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Mattajek?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Okay, next we have a couple of motions. The first one is to authorize the appointment of Robert Denora and Ed Questle III as volunteer firefighters. We have a motion for that authorization.
So moved.
Okay, we have a second.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
So moved. Next, we have a motion for the approval of Rocco Minoni to join the Junior Firemen's Auxiliary Program. Do we have a motion for that approval?
So moved.
We have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
So approved. Next, we have bills and claims.
Sure. Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside, the following bills of the persons named and for the amount stated below have been duly audited and found to be correct this 17th day of August 2021. That same be paid after council's review if and when funds are available, and that the mayor, council president, administrator, and treasurer are hereby authorized and directed to sign and deliver warrants for same, and that it's in the amount of $147,333.50 $325.22.
Okay, we got a motion to pay the bills. We have a second.
Second.
Okay, poll the council, please.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilman Medachek?
Yes.
Councilman Messler?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pacifico?
Yes.
Councilwoman Pater?
Yes.
Okay, next, we have any council comments?
Yes. I have some comments that I'd just like to bring to everybody's attention. This is a great time now to sign up for some activities. In tennis, we had 279 participants. In our pool, we had 2,042 participants. In our swim lessons, we had 93. On our swim team, we had 65. And just on the swim team, it was a fantastic program. I can say this from the experience of my daughter, who's 7 years old. If I asked her to swim a lap, she never would do so. My wife signed her up for the swim team. I thought that was crazy. She hated it, but until she did the first competition, then she loved it. So it was great to see her race. So now is a great time to sign up for fall activides, and there's a number of them out there. Also, coming on August 26th is the triathlon. It's a kids triathlon, and it goes as young as age 5, I think, right? And all the way up to 18 or 17, and they have various levels at different age groups. And it's, of course, since it's a triathlon, it's a swim, it's a bike, and it's a run. So you might want to check that out and look into that. One other item I just want to bring to everybody's attention is on September 26th through October 3rd, there's Light Up Red for fallen firefighters. They're asking people to put out red lights outside their home. And my understanding is that you can buy a red light bulb pack on Amazon for less than $10. So it wouldn't cost you too much to do so. So those are my 2 items.
Anyone else?
Yes, I do. I'd like to announce that upcoming on Monday, August 23rd, 2 p.m. at the pool, we'll be celebrating National Senior Citizens Day with bingo and donuts. So, Kim, do we need to pre-register for that, or can people just show up?
It would help to pre-register.
Through the rec department?
Yes.
Okay, so if you could register through the rec department, if you'd like to attend, again, it's Monday, August 23rd at 2 p.m. And I believe the mayor and I are going to call a couple bingo games, so we're looking forward to that. And just as background, this holiday was set aside in 1998 by President Reagan, where he proclaimed that this is a good day to let our seniors know how much we care and recognize their accomplishments. So it should be a fun day for all. From the Mountainside Restoration Committee, the Levi Corey House, the Village Shop, will be open on Fridays and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the following dates: September 10th, 11th, 24th, and 25th, October 1st, 2nd, 16th, and 17th. And there'll be hours in November and December, and I will announce those at an upcoming meeting. The annual Mum and Fall Plant Sale at the Hetfield House will be from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., September 16th through 19th. So that's Thursday through Sunday, and that's while supplies last. September 17th through 18th is the Hetfield House Annual Garage Sale Fundraiser. That's from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And on September 16th is the item drop-off for donations for the garage/yard sale. Thank you.
Okay, any other comments?
Just one more, Mayor. The Union County Commissioners are having a ceremony in remembrance of 9/11, the 20th anniversary of 9/11, at 11 a.m. Saturday, 9/11, at Echo Lake Park Memorial, which is in the center of Echo Lake Park. So if you want to go there, it'd be great. 11 o'clock on 9/11 will be a ceremony remembering the victims of 9/11.
Okay, that's it. Okay, I understand that we had our Volunteer Appreciation Day this past Saturday at the Mountainside Pool. We had 72 volunteers that participated. We certainly appreciate all the volunteers and all the work that they do in Mountainside. I've said, I don't know how many times, that Mountainside would not be the great community that we all love if it wasn't for our volunteers. So I want to recognize them and commend them and thank them for all that they do for Mountainside. Okay, now we have public participation, but I don't see any public here, so that we're going to move to go into executive session. It should be short. Whereas the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey permits the public to be excluded from certain matters to be discussed by the governing body, whereas the mayor and council desire to discuss, I think it's potential litigation and I think it's mainly potential litigation, which matters are where the exclusion of the public is permitted, whereas public disclosure of the results of this discussion will be made as soon as the matters discussed have been resolved by the governing body of the Borough of Mountainside. Now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and the council of the Borough of Mountainside that the aforesaid matter shall be discussed in closed session upon adoption of this resolution. And like I said, it's litigation, so I need a motion to go into exec.
So moved.
We have a second?
Second.
Okay, we're going to go into exec in about 5 minutes, okay?